What's up, and welcome back to the channel for yet another FC Finch Eaglemoss review. And we are going down the list with number 2 in our Star Trek Discovery tribute, our unintended Star Trek Discovery tribute. We're going to be taking a look at the U.S.S. Shenzhou, the standard size U.S.S. Shenzhou. And for those that don't know, the kind of history behind this whole video idea was Mass Replicas about a week or so ago had this sale where it was buy 3 ships and get 1 for free, or buy 2 ships, get 1 free, excuse me. And so I picked 3 Discovery ships. I told myself I wasn't going to go in on this collection just because of size and budget, but times change, and you know, the fact that I was getting 1 for free was a nice little sweetener, so I picked a few ships I like. Well, and 2 I liked, 1 I'm lukewarm about, but we'll get to that in about another week here. And we're going to be taking a look at the Shenzhou, which is one of the ships I liked. And so let's start off. We'll take a look at the box. And of course, we have a nice product shot of the Shenzhou on there. It looks really, really incredible. I do like the look on the box. And of course, you got the United Federation of Planets. And of course, I got Discovery out there. The Discovery thing kind of goes off to the side. It's going into warp speed, even though it's a spore drive. Star Trek Discovery, the official Starship Collection, Shenzhou. And there we have Star Trek Discovery on the side with more Shenzhou. On the back, we have the same product shot, and then, of course, you know what it is. You'll never forget what this product is. Star Trek Discovery, the official Star Trek Starships collection, and, of course, we have Hero Collector, all the legal mumbo-jumbo on the bottom of the box. And let's open the box because, of course, I do believe the magazine is inside. There's no tape on this, so that is a plus. And starts off, we have the magazine, for the Discovery Collection. The magazine's shortened down, and they got more compact, and you can put them in the box now, which I am all happy with. I think we should have done that from the beginning. And you have a nice rendering of the Shenzhou on there. Let me turn on the lamp. Give us just a bit more light. And there we, again, NCC 1227. It is a Walker-class ship launched in the 23rd century at a length of 423 meters, which is longer than, again, I'm not even going to get into my discrepancies with the scaling for the Discovery models in Eaglemoss. So we're just going to go into the magazine. And, of course, we see our typical stand instructions, profile U.S.S. Shenzhou, designing the ship. We have a nice side orthographic view of the Shenzhou. We got this Walker class designed by the Federation in the 23rd century at 423 meters with Captain Philippa Giorgio. One of my favorite characters on the series, even her mirror universe counterpart. Of course, we have the bridge. The bridge is on the bottom in this ship. The impulse engines, and of course the registry number, and there we go for that. And, of course, we have more shots of the Shenzhou, U.S.S. Shenzhou, NCC 1227. The fortunes of the Walker-class starship changed during a mission to investigate a damaged interstellar relay. And we, of course, know that was the Battle of the Binary Stars, and the pilot, the Vulcan Hello, not Hello. And, of course, they have some orthographic views of the Shenzhou. This looks really, really good. Again, I really do like this design overall. It just kind of has that, a little bit of that interior that we saw in the 2009 movie of the U.S.S. Kelvin, and then of course kind of has the outer set. It's like that crossroad that they were going for between Enterprise and the original series. And then of course we have a nice rendering of the Shenzhou, designing the Shenzhou, and of course it's designed by John Eves, who designed many of the fleet, and we'll have all the concept sketches. Of course, we know that the Shepard class eventually became what is essentially an upside down Shenzhou with the nacelles more upright. And then, of course, we have more shots of the Shenzhou, or the concept Shenzhou, the concept Shepard class, some more sketches of the Shenzhou, and then, of course, a nice sketch of the Shenzhou and all the other ships you can buy in this collection. And we end with an upper orthographic view of the Shenzhou. And that's pretty much it for the magazine. So let's get the ship out of the box. That's right. This ship has actually been sitting under my desk. I've been clawing at the hinge to get it out. Let me raise the camera to take it out, but I wanted to save this so we could all witness the unboxing. And there it is. There is the Shenzhou in the box. We got the stand and the wrapper. Let's get the stand base out. Let's get the wrapper base out. Not going to touch the ship yet. Not going to touch the ship. Let me get my little dropping stuff. And yes, that was the sound of an accessory dropping, but we're going to take the stand out of its little baggie. It is taped in there. Just rip it open. I'm not putting this back in the package. I'm not scared. U.S.S. Shenzhou, NCC 1227 6724A-B, whatever that means. And of course, typical stand instructions. We're just going to kind of put it in there. And that is a very wide jaw stand. I kind of already have an idea of where it goes. And of course, let's get the ship out. And oh wow, yeah, similarly to the to the Nimitz class, it does have a solid weight to it. This feels nice and weighty, and I'm just gonna assume that we're gonna put it right. Yep, just right like that. And there we have the Shenzhou in its stand. Let's get the box out of the way. It has got that nice upright stance. Looks like it's going off into outer space. And let's take a good look at the Shenzhou. Get it off its stand. Move the stand out of the way. And what a beautiful ship. Again, I said the same thing on the Nimitz class. And this kind of has the contrasting look to the Nimitz, where this is more of a clean look. You got all this clean armor and whatnot. You got it doesn't have like that fatigued military look that the Nimitz class has. It has a very nice clean Federation look. This is kind of how I expect a Federation ship to look, at least in the Discovery series. And of course, on the back there, we got U.S.S. Shenzhou. I love that. That is a nice touch. Got the shuttle bay back there. Very old school. Just you can tell, just kind of has the non-smooth look. It looks very cobbled together. It looks like it's the early Federation and all that. Really, really good. Got some nice mold detail. All this striping detail all over. Got some nice molded detail into here. Look at that, just kind of inset right there. All this detailing right here. You got several window detailing. No misalignment issues that I can tell, because there is no little insets for them to get aligned to. Got some striping. All the striping work is very well done. Nothing looks misaligned like we've seen on ships like the Enterprise F. It looks really, really good. U.S.S. Shenzhou, NCC 1227. Again, more windows. You can kind of see how you get down to this gray stripe. It kind of goes like from darker to darkest. Looks good. Up at the front, you got some molded detail up here. You got some little yellow paint outlining. That is really, really good. You got the deflector done in plastic. These are sharp, by the way. These are very sharp, and you got some purple detailing back here. That's really cool. You're never going to look behind and see that. They incorporated that. Looks really, really good. Again, more yellow detailing, and you got no real Aztecing to speak of. That's okay. I'm not mad about it. You got some molded detail back here and some venting as we go back to the shuttle bay. I still love that U.S.S. Shenzhou. I got the little yellow outline for the landing pad, just kind of like this little landing port back there. Really good for the top of the sun. Then, oh wow, and you can see the bridge down there. Actually, now that I see this model up close, I actually kind of like this configuration, with the bridge kind of just like overlooking like a watchtower out along the watchtower. Got the window detailing. Looks like they are slightly extruded a little bit. You got tons of molded detail down on here. I love how these kind of spread out. Even the classic TOS style NCC 1227 sticking out of there. U.S.S. Shenzhou, NCC 1227 on the bottom, looking really sharp. Again, just loaded with mold detail. Even the molded detail on here, you got the little two ports on the nacelle pylons, looking really sharp as well. Again, I love how the red just kind of expands out. You got the little gap down here. It's kind of almost like a leaf spring bow. Then, of course, if we go to the nacelles, they got the little pennant right there that looks incredibly superb. A little piece for the Bassard collector. And then, of course, you got some red paint work down here. So move down to the back of the nacelle. No clear plastic, which is okay. You got some very nice pink for the impulse engines, which I think is absolutely stellar. And then more molded detailing on the nacelle pylons. Same thing going to the other side. And let's get a look, and it looks like we're aligned. It looks like, I mean, it's these nacelles, these models being bigger, I don't have as much of an issue with them, because it's a bit beefier. Everything looks to be well aligned, and I really do like that. Let's get a good look at it from this side to just kind of see how it looks like that, and that looks absolutely sublime. We'll do a couple quick comparisons, and let me bring in our last Discovery ship. We'll get a look at it with the Nimitz class, and I honestly like how this scale works right here. I think these ships look right on par, barring any nacelle differences. Of course, the Walker class is older, and there we go for that, trying to get you so you can see most of the Nimitz class in there on that side view. And then, of course, let's get the front view as well, so you can see how that looks. And yeah, they look good together. You could definitely see, you know, some age difference between these two vessels. And there we go for that. And then, of course, one last comparison, just so we can kind of see the difference between the Discovery Collection to the Standard Collection. You can see the Discovery Collection. I mean, this for me, this is all I need. This is like an XL to me. I mean, I know it's a little bit smaller, but this works. This is to the Standard Enterprise refit model, and you can just see that you know, you're getting a lot. You're paying a lot more, but you're getting a lot more. Yeah, even the Walker class is just like pretty much just as tall as the Enterprise. We'll get it from the side real quick so you can see what that looks like. And yeah, no, this looks perfect. Again, I'm very happy with it. So yeah, and that's gonna be it for our comparison. So let's summarize on the Eaglemoss Star Trek Discovery Starships Collection U.S.S. Shenzhou, the Walker class. And yeah, bottom line, another home run from this collection. I said it during my Nimitz review, and I'm gonna say it again. As far as this model goes, this is a great starship model, regardless of how you may feel about Discovery. I really dig the ship design itself, and the model I think truly does justice to the ship, especially given how little I mean, we see more of this ship than most of the Discovery ships, but we still don't see that much of it beyond the first couple episodes of Discovery and a little bit later in season 1, and that's about it for the Walker class. But all the detail, the ship has a nice, clean, crisp look at it. Surprisingly looks very colorful given the dull paint palette that it has. It's loaded with detail, has a hefty weight to it. Again, no clear plastic, but I really don't think that's a detriment. This is a really, really good model from Eaglemoss, and I am happy to have added it to my collection. I've had a lot of interest in this ship, especially the model, since I first saw it, and I gotta say that I have not been disappointed yet by this collection. And that is going to conclude this review. So you guys know what to do. If you found this video fun and informative, consider letting me know by giving me a like. Also, consider joining my federation if you're not already a member, and subscribing to my channel. I greatly appreciate it, and that helps me out. And that being said, check out my Eaglemoss playlist. I'll put a link in the description down below. It is my biggest playlist on this channel. You will never be bored, I don't think. I have been FC Finch. Thank you so much for watching. Live long and prosper.